So if you watched part 1 of the video, I gave you 5 reasons why I thought everybody should be owning real estate. But actually, owning real estate can be a financially crippling mistake for some people if they're not ready. And that's what I want to talk about today in this video. I want to give you 5 reasons why some people should choose to rent. So reason number 1 is because you're just not going to stay very long. Transacting in real estate is very expensive. If you're buying a property here in Toronto, you're looking at land transfer tax, lawyer fees, miscellaneous costs like registering your mortgage and title insurance. So for a $500,000 purchase, for example, here in Toronto, that's easily in and around $15,000 in fees. So let's say in a year you turn around and you sell it. Then you're looking at commission and lawyer costs again and movers. So for that $500,000 sale, you're easily looking at $25,000 in fees again. So you can see why for a short stay, renting would be more appealing. So the second reason to rent is if you're so confident you can grow your cash faster than if you were to invest in real estate. So an example would be if you have a business and you need that cash to fund your business, and that cash would have otherwise been spent on a down payment. Or maybe you're so savvy in the stock market that you can grow your money fast enough to later buy that house cash. That's an exaggeration, but you know what I'm trying to say. So when you invest in real estate, it goes up with the market, it goes up with any improvements you do to it, and it goes up with the improvements in the neighborhood. So a lot of those things are outside of your control, but running your business and investing in the stock market, those are examples of things that are fully within your control. So if you're good at it, all the more power to you. But again, you better know what you're doing. So the third reason to rent is if you are living in a rent-protected accommodation and your rent is so attractively low currently that it doesn't make sense to move. And an example of this would be a person I know. She's a teacher who retired. She has a great pension and her current rent is about $700 a month with utilities included. She's been living there so long and the rent increases annually have been so small that she's way under market rent at the moment. It wouldn't make sense to give that up. So the key to this though is that it's dedicated rental stock, not a single family home owned by a mom and pop investor who can sell to an end user at any time. So picture a large rental building. That's what I mean by dedicated rental stock. So reason number 4 for why you should be renting is if you're planning on moving in with your significant other and you're debating whether you should buy or you should rent. If you're married, both options are great. If you're just dating, you should consider the costs that you would have to incur if you were to break up. If the divorce rate is 40 to 50%, what's the rate that couples break up at? And in the event of a separation, you're looking at either buying out your partner or selling. If you're buying out your partner, then you're doing great in life. You don't need to be watching these videos. But if you're selling, then go back a few minutes and review reason number 1 to see what the cost of selling will be that you're going to have to incur. If you break up in a rent, well, you can let the rent expire and not renew and you're done. Reason number 5, maybe today you have a down payment saved up and you're ready to buy right now, but you're just not sure about where your future income will be coming from. In a situation like that, you really have to think about whether you want to tie yourself into a 25, 30-year mortgage if you're not sure how you're going to pay it. If you miss 2 or 3 rental payments, that results in you getting evicted. If you miss 2 or 3 mortgage payments, that results in you having to sell at whatever price you can get or the bank takes back their property. So the penalties are a lot steeper if you can't make your payments when you own. So those are the 5 main reasons why I can think of why renting makes more sense than buying. If I've missed any, let me know. But the main theme here is that you should rent to protect yourself from the downside risks, but you should buy so that you can enjoy the upside financially. Anyways, thanks for watching.